This might be the largest Element Fission summon video we have ever done. We are here on Valkyrie's account. Valkyrie has been saving summons for the entirety of playing the game. The only summons he's done are the ones that he was forced to do as part of the missions. Everything else he saved. Let's see what he has. It has been months that he has been playing and saving and saving and saving. So he has 1 Radiant Illyrium, we have 5 Powerful Illyriums, we have 2 of each of the Waters and Fires, we have 8 Tree Powerful Illyriums, we have 808 regular Illyriums, 35 exclusives, and 28 Twilights. That is a metric ton of summons. We got to get it started. We can't spare any more time because it's going to be a long video regardless. What are we hoping for? Everything. Everything. Game-changing units, which I think after like 1,000 summons... Oh, there we go. Nice. Well, maybe the PVs are not exactly what we would want for this unit specifically, but yeah, we'll take it. Not a bad start. Physiques on this one, though, 6 attack, really nice on the attack scaling unit. So what did he say in his original email? Long-term viewer, never been able to save summons in Summoner's War, so to get around that, I'm doing a challenge account. The only monsters I'm using are the free ones the game gives me, plus any summons I'm forced to do for the challenges. Everything else is saved, and I won't use. Need better gear to try for the next dungeon. Yeah, we did, he's never summoned the Fire Clock. Well, I guess if he's not doing summons aside from the ones that he's forced to do, how else would he have gotten the Fire Clockwork? Even though it's a 3-star. Because you can't... There's no secret dungeons. There's no campaign drops. Story mode drops. Fire Goes Captain. Nice. I like the CC on that plus the speed lead. Kind of reminds me... It kind of reminds me of... Oh my goodness, I'm going to do it again. It kind of reminds me of a Tyran. Of course I'm going to do it again. Old habits. Have I at least been doing it less? I feel like I've been making comparisons less. Water Goes... It took... I still haven't gotten one of these. I'm jealous. So many. Jeez. So many. I wonder what other 3-stars he's missing, though. Water Gunslinger. So he does have the Fire one, because the Fire one, as long as you complete... Heavy Metal Dungeon. I was gonna say it's not Boxing Club. As long as you can complete the Heavy Metal Dungeon at... I don't remember which stage it is. It's not the... It's like stage 7 or something. Maybe it's even earlier than that. But game gives that one to you. Ant Cannon. We should do a video on that. We should actually... That is a usable unit. Let's see what we get. Doing good on the lasers. All of these are going to be very beneficial. This is just going... This is as game-changing as it gets. 1,000 summons when you haven't summoned anything. The entire game is going to be different for him. And we did a video, well, at least I think we did a video, as long as I actually uploaded it, yesterday, or the day before, or whatever, on this account, showing the dungeon teams without all of these. 10 HP there. Unfortunately, you know, 5 less defense to get there, but 10 HP is not bad. Water String Maid. He's already getting things that I don't even have. I've been summoning as much as I possibly can. Maybe not that much. I have not been summoning as much as I possibly can. But I've been summoning plenty. Fire Assassin. So he must have summoned that at some point. before this. Because again, he's summoned whatever the game forces you to in the missions. But nothing aside from that. Because that's not something the game, like, gives you at any point. I know there's a few 3 stars that the game actually gives you from progressing in dungeons and from doing missions and things like that. Like, he has the Dark Warners because he's been doing the missions, but... Negative 10 attack, although it is not an attack unit. So I guess this might actually not be bad. Yeah. This is attack times 260%, but this is only used for CC. It's decent in guild content. It wasn't doing terrible. It's the only bookworm you don't want to worry about. Well, actually, no, the light one you'd want tankiness on as well. Sky Police is not bad for Sky Police. Would be nice to have higher defense, but... So many summons, man. So many summons. 10 we're getting some crazy physiques today. 10 defense Water Ghost Captain. I feel like the summons in this game are just more exciting than other games, just because you have those extra boosts. Like if your RNG were to be bad, it's increasing the rates. Nice. Not the greatest physiques. It doesn't really matter so much on him as long as you have speed and accuracy. He's just a debuffer. Debuffer and CC. Maybe that's the Tyrant. There's a few Tyrant-like... I don't know why I skipped that. A few Tyrant-like monsters. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I know I'm doing it again. You know what else we should build? We should build this. Water Occult Dancer. Maybe that might be the next one. I don't know why I skipped that last PP lasers. There we go. And it doesn't really matter. The physiques don't matter too much on this because you're doing damage through the dots, but it would be nice to have a little bit more attack on it. Not gonna lie. But it's not the end of the world. Another nice 4-star. Haven't been using it as much though. Lately. And he's got the 1,000. He's been farming, but he's got the 1,000 energy because currently in the game, we are coming off a. We're at the tail end of a 48 hours of you run the dungeon, doesn't take any energy out. So it's an event. It's a little bonus. So even on my account, I have over 1,000 energy. Nice. Sphere Sage. This increases cooldowns on opponents, decreases attack gauge, and also resets the cooldowns over here with Illumination. So, solid. Not really a damage dealer, but a nice unit for making things ridiculous. Water String Maid. There's a lot of water here. Wow. Can we grab 2 more summons? I kind of want to just finish off the 10 pole. Actually, I wonder if we're clearing any other challenges. Or nice! Tree Specialist. So every 5-star has been tree so far. Not great. I mean, I suppose it's fine. We're getting 5 stars. We're getting 5 stars. That's what really matters. That's the only thing. Well, it's not the only thing that matters. We want the meta units. What else is he still missing, though, is the question. 4-star wise. Okay, so this would be wonderful. Sky Police. Water Archon would be wonderful as well. He's missing a few here. This is another Fire Engineer robot. Would be a nice one. Fire bookworm. I haven't been using that lately. Ooh, tree bookworm. Especially one with nice physiques. Gunslinger, of course. And then we got the wisp catcher and the assassin and the bear. Yeah, we're gonna need some wins from the tree section, and then the meta LDs. Did we get anything? Oh, quests. All the LD pieces. Twilight pieces. Crazy. It's been a while since I've done a crazy summon video. Or I mean, Mifas had some crazy summon videos. There's been a few pretty big summon videos. But, you know, versus we would have like every week in the game that shall not be named. Because some of the other games just don't give you too much summons. Sadly. That's a drawback, though. Like the games that don't give you too many summons and they like force you to like wait and work for it. I feel like there's a lot of people that are just like, no thanks, I'm not going to continue to play if I have to wait and not get any of the units. So I've seen companies that their cost to acquire players and then the players just leave shortly after is kind of wild because they build themselves up to have a reputation to be like very greedy. So let's see what we got. You know, there's always a balance in anything. Like you want everything to always be free all the time, but then on the other hand, it's like if the developers aren't making money, how do they continue keeping the servers up and running? How do they continue to make new content and balance patches and things like that? You have to pay for these things somehow, so it's a balancing act. Excuse me. Engineer completely flat physiques. What are these time gates? It's like all fire units. It was all water units before, now it's all fire units. And now it's going to be all tree. Okay, maybe not all tree. It was looking like it. It was. Popo Rider. I'm so disappointed with that unit. I feel like it should be doing better than it is. Very low win rate. It just doesn't do very much. But like on paper, it looks fine, right? Very well, I mean it's a one to use until you get one with better physiques, I suppose. 518 left. We've only done 300 summons. That's crazy. We're a third of the way through. Jeez. And I used to do this how many times a week? I don't know. After not doing it so much recently, it feels like a crazy amount of summons. I'm like, we've been summoning for more than 5 minutes. What's going on? Things don't seem right. There were occurrences where it's like 3 hours. The 3-hour stuff was rough, man. As easy as it is to click a button and watch units pop out, like that is easy. I'm not gonna pretend that that's not. Let's do 2 more. 2 more. Shh! Don't tell anyone. No one's gonna know. I don't know if that doesn't track. Yeah, as easy as it is to do that, there's an amount of just emotionally and mentally draining to summon for like 3 hours. And we did that. I think that was back before the 10 pulls, actually. I'm gonna have to, of course, the game that shall not be named, but it's a nice nice puppet artist. I think these are the better physiques than the last one, right? Oh, very nice. Tree Man at Arms. This is the root without even being awakened. So I don't see too many people going crazy over him though. Because the water one is so popular. Fire one gets ridiculous. I feel like the fire one does more damage than he does a lot of damage. I say as I haven't built him. He does do a lot of damage though. I haven't built him because I've been focusing on other stuff, but I really want to build that unit. I just been focusing on the 3 stars for the time being, because easy to skill up. And I suppose we have enough skill ups for 1 Nat 5. Maybe, or mostly, almost enough for 1 Nat 5, but yeah, it's a rough. I'd use so many skill ups to skill up those 4 stars for the faster boxing club team. But those are getting used all the time, so I don't really regret that. Nice. Water Ninret. It's got that attack gauge reduction and slows. Potential to do an extra hit. What is with this feeling that's all time gates? Hog Chef, Hog Chef, Hog Chef. 5 Hog Chefs. The time gates are real in this game, guys. Got another puppet artist. I should build that, actually. Tree puppet artist. That would save a few squishies from being destroyed. Nice wisp catcher. So we can definitely already speed up the wave clears of his dungeon teams with the wisp catcher and the puppet artist. Tree Ripper. Still missing the tree bookworm. How many do you think we're gonna have to do before we get the tree bookworm? Will we even get it? We might not even get it at all. It's possible. Oh, Fire Bomb Man. Oh, we must have already gotten that earlier. Another wisp catcher. Tree Assassin. We're still not getting the bookworm. We're still not getting it. I'm gonna be scared if we get down to 100 summons and we don't have that bookworm. Okay, more puppet artists. I see that the screen shaking. I don't know why it does that sometimes. I also don't... It's still shaking. Why is it doing that? I don't know. Sky Police. We're checking off all of these tree units, yet we're not checking off the one that we're really looking for, the tree bookworm. I didn't realize until recently the... Well, we don't have the fire one either. But I didn't realize until recently that the physiques on the tree bookworm that I have are actually quite low. That's why he's not doing so much damage. Nice, Sky Police. Okay, so we're missing... Let's do a check. So we're missing the Water Archon. We're missing the Water Bear. We're missing the Water Assassin. Missing the Fire String Maid. Fire Ant Cannon. Fire Bookworm. Okay, so we're missing still... we're missing a handful of fire ones. Fire Bear 2. Fire Ripper. And then the most important ones. We're only missing the most important tree units. These 3. I almost exited the game. I don't know why. I was like, let's exit out of this screen, and gonna click on the X and exit out of the entire game. Dear Lord. So many. We used to do so... preaching to the choir. Nice! Fire Bear. Extra attack. Fire Puppet Artist. We used to do so many summon videos though. I'm so curious because they weren't all titled summons, so I can't check if they were all like had the same hashtag or the same title of like, this is a summon video, and it was very obvious, and there was some way I could have them all tagged. Because I kind of just want to see how many we've done. Has it been over 1,000? It could have been over 1,000 summon videos. If you think about it, it's not that crazy to think. 10 years. That would be 1,000 summon videos would be 100 per year, which is 2 a week. Have we done 2 summon videos a week? Entirely possible. You know what is sad though, is that with all the videos that we've done on multiple channels, the YouTube really doesn't show them. Also, a lot of the content that we've been doing videos on, like the games are dead, or the content is irrelevant. Like for example, games changed so many times over the years, and ooh, 9 attack on this assassin. But yeah, games changed so much over the years, so a lot of the content is irrelevant anyway. Always the water one. We're still missing the fire and tree. But of course, we keep getting the water one. With different physiques, though. But yeah, it'd be so amazing. Like, you think about it. If a video is out on YouTube and, like, it's gotten some views at some point in time, like, oh, we'll just continue to get views. Like, this was my thought back in the day. Of just like, oh, it'll continue to get views in the future. Even if it's just a little bit every day, then it's going to be nice, because if I'm not making videos at any point, I'll still have that residual income from those videos over the course of time. And YouTube is like, no, we're just not going to show them to anyone ever. Which makes sense because, again, like a lot of the content is not necessarily relevant anymore, but like things from Summoners. Oh, I'm sorry, the game that shall not be named. Oh, come on. Okay, well, it broke the seal. -9 attack. Not what we want. Hopefully, time gate. Hopefully we get 3 more in the next 100 summons. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that YouTube is not sure in that community. YouTube is just not sure what content to deliver to people. So they're like, maybe you want to see this, maybe you want to see that, and they're like just showing random things from years ago, and then like they'll disappear again. And I think they're kind of doing, I think the YouTube algorithm is kind of doing like one last ditch effort. Like, you really not interested in any of this? Okay, we're just going to put it in cold storage and no one's going to see it unless they actually search for it. Not just mine. I'm talking about like other people too. Like, oh man, I'm drawing a blank on what some of the people's names are. Like Karen Thier and Nightly Gaming and things like that. Nice. Fire Wandering Monk. What is that, number 4? Physics are almost flat on that. Oh, let's skip Arena. Let's skip Arena. But yeah, that's kind of one of the things. It's logical, but At the time, you're like, oh, that people will still watch this in tiny amounts for years to come. So you're like, okay, maybe if I make 5 cents per video per day and have 5,000 videos, then that's good income. And YouTube is like, how about you make no cents per video and we don't show them to anyone? That's the reality, though. Yeah. That's on many channels. It's on basically all the channels because there's so many videos. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Let's Google this right now. Because I know there is an answer. More than 500 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute. Every minute! Which translates to over 720,000 hours of new content daily. This results in approximately 2.6 million videos being uploaded each day. 2.6 million videos. 2.6 million. I'm thinking 5,000 is a lot. YouTube is like, yeah, no. No. 2.6 million every day. That is ridiculous. So almost 1 billion per year. Almost 1 billion videos per year. And it's going to get even worse because AI slop. People are just going to crap videos out like no tomorrow. People are already doing that. Jeez. I suppose I'm also to blame. I do have a few AI channels just to see like how maybe this will work, maybe it won't work. But spoiler, it doesn't work. Like all the AI channel, they make passive income, blah 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 blah. I was skeptical at first, and then I tried it with multiple channels, and then I'm like, no, it's BS. You don't actually. People don't want to watch that. It's either a fluke that sometimes people will maybe have one go viral, but yeah, or people will trick viewers into watching them. Fire Annihilator. Should we build this? I feel like we should. I feel like it's not bad. I feel like we should build everything. Right now is the perfect time to get food ready. Well, by the time you're seeing this, it's over, I'm sure. But this weekend's free energy will have been over by the time you guys are watching this. So we're over the rates that we would expect from this amount. Really? Oh, so I'm still looking at the 2.6 million videos uploaded every day. That's insane. Really is. So we got the Fire Bookworm. Decent physiques too. Because it has extra attack. Another tree assassin with bonus attack. 2.6 million. But they do also say, remember, 720,000 hours of new content daily. So the content is less than a minute each on average. So it's a lot of AI generated shorts. Yeah. It looks like a lot of AI generated shorts are uploaded. And they just go right in the dumpster. YouTube's like, we're not going to promote this to people. Give us a reason. Put something good out there. Actually, I'm also curious. I want to see. I uploaded something to TikTok. No one even saw it. I don't know if it's still pending. It might be pending distribution. Like, I don't have a big TikTok channel, of course, but like, people should have seen it by now. And it looks like they didn't. So maybe it's flagged for something. I don't know. It's the same thing that I posted on YouTube. Because I'm not going to post different stuff. Okay, Fire Ripper. Very nice. But just the fact that it's got like a couple thousand on YouTube and 0 on TikTok, they're holding it for some reason. They're like, something's wrong. This guy's uploading something. Let's flag it just because he's uploading something. Inappropriate content. What was inappropriate about it? Because you made it. And that's all it took. That's all it took. I'm hoping we get some good stuff from the LDs. That's wild. 2.6 million videos every day. I feel like I probably knew that number. Or like what the old number, because it was probably like 500,000 like a couple of years ago. And I was probably like, wow, that's a lot. now I'm surprised again. But I think just the shorts, just people dumping out shorts is what's doing it. Oh my god, 7 attack. How many water bookworms have we gotten? We need a tree bookworm. We also need another gunslinger. Another tree gunslinger. Oh my gosh! And -10. I'm going to let you decide what you think, because he's kind of a bruiser. So I'm going to let you decide on what you want the physiques to be for that. I'm excited for the next update in Element Fission. I'm hoping the game picks up, but it's a limited budget for advertising and everything, so. But it's going to be ramping up. That's the excitement. That's the hopeful part. So we'll see. We also got to do our part to like actually share the game with people. So. Oh, this is the occult dancer time gate. I don't know why I skipped that, guys. At least we got another tree ninrat. Mouse window. He said he thought he was gonna get 5. So let's see if it's actually 5. Okay, Water Archon, first one. We do have 8 powerful tree Illyrium. So we still a chance from that. Get everything but what we need. Jeez, man. Let's do the fires first. Fire, water, tree, regulars. Actually, yeah, let's do these regulars last because we can choose which one we want. So let's do this first. And then we'll probably do tree, because of course we will. Because you know we're not gonna get the bookworm. They make it look like it's the one you want, and then they're like, the wrong color. So this is new Fire Ninrat. Another new Fire Ninrat. Okay, time gate. Let's go. Please, one or the other. Preferably both. Good physique. Tree Gunslinger. Okay, this is... we had bad physiques on the last one, right? The last tree bear. Please. Gunslinger with high... Oh, yes! Oh, well, I mean, not the greatest physiques, but at least you got it. At least you got the units. Now you just need ones that are more attack power. So you broke the seal. I feel like breaking the seal is a good start. Always a positive start. Not going to be the assassin you wind up using, I'm sure. Here we go. 8 attack. Didn't the other one have 9? I think there was one with 9, right? Let's see what the situation is. Missing water assassin, missing water bear. All the fire ones. They have everything for fire. Okay. And then missing a tree wisp catcher. So we can either go water assassin, water bear. Let's go tree. Let's just try to get better physiques for what we have. Let's do it. We wind up getting better physiques for not the units that we want. Technically, still better physiques for what we have, but not... Oh my god, okay. Oh, come on, man. Come on. 2 dupes. 2 dupe 5 stars. Nice. Nice. It is a critical unit. Highest speed in the game. Is it the highest speed in the game? Highest speed attack bar booster. It might not be the highest speed in the game. Sharpshooter. I don't think I even built the, like, finished that one. Oh, I'm jealous. I still have not summoned that. He summoned a few things I haven't even gotten. Dark Joker. Oh, here we go. LD5! Let's go. Can you imagine? Dark Ninrat, though. Dark Ninrat. Have not really... I don't have it, so I can't test it out on my account. I don't think it's too crazy OP, though. Nice. Popo Rider. Would love to have some different PVs, but at least you can build one for the time. Okay. Let's see. Dark Ant Cannon. It's the Sylphid-ish. Sylphid-like. Another Dark Pumpkin Freak. No, we want better physiques on that, though. The Poo-Poo Rider. Sharpshooter's new. Not great physiques, though. I thought this was a unit that you can get, that the game gives you. The Dark Sharpshooter. I'm probably thinking the light one. Oh, this you'll give us higher attack power on. Okay. Another one with high... This is the one. They give us high attack power on the things that don't need high attack power. Of course, Clockwork. Let's give you that -2, but +7 on defense. Yeah, just to make it very frustrating. Dark Hog Chef. Light Gerolion. I pronounce that different every time I say it. Light bounce. Oh, 8 attack. Light bouncing Joker. Like, they give us only the ones we don't need the high attack on. Turtle Tank. I believe this is like Darien-ish. Light Hog Chef. We should build one of those. I don't have enough super fast gear, though. Oh my god, so many Steel Wings. So many Dark Steel Wings. Dark Geroleon. Dark Sharpshooter, -4 attack. Like, you couldn't possibly want high attack on this thing. Dark Dome Fighter. High attack on that would be nice to have more tankiness. I have not built that one. Another Light Joker. Okay, last Twilight. I don't think we're doing exclusives. No, no exclusives. Another Dark Steel. Of course. Of course, another Dark Steel Wings. All right, last one. Is there anything else that we got? Nope. Okay, last summon. Let's go. It's going to be another tree. Sphere Sage. I know it. I feel it. Okay, and he actually has attack power, so that is nice. They might wind up using this instead of the Bookworm in some areas. So, yeah. There we go, guys. Anyway, that's it. Well, let's see the end result. Oh my god, so many dupes. So many dupes. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Too many dupes. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys get some good summons. New units coming soon. I hope soon, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it for this one. See you as always in the next one.